Hello everybody, welcome back to more Force the Worst Goodness. I'm your commentator with the most, Mr. King. Today we have Texas Red, a legend in the First the Worst scene, as he famously managed to do 2 runs without one controller.
Go ahead.
Fucking incredible. Quick little note, Texas Red, you currently have a sausage body on. You probably should turn that off.
Everybody, welcome.
Go ahead and go into the spectator panel and quickly change that.
I was wondering why I was making so many sounds when I was going up ladders. I thought I was just a heavyweight.
Yeah, open up your spectator panel against the wall and quickly turn that off for me. 2 runs without one controller. Fucking incredible. Quick little note, Texas Red, you currently have a sausage body on. You turn off the sausage body.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and go.
Yeah, is that player body or is that something else?
Yeah, player body. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I was wondering why I was making so many sounds when I was going up
Well,
ladders.
no, that's taken care of.
Yeah,
we
open
have
up your spectator
ruled
panel,
ourselves
against the wall,
I need to
turn
go
that
ahead and
off.
this while this is going. I'm still
Old
getting back
1911?
in. Yeah, I'm still getting back into the swing of things. Sorry for the echo. Yeah, just throw that against the wall. Technically speaking, it doesn't matter. You'll never be back in this room thanks to what's called how this seed runs. But yeah, 1911 gold. Are you going to be running with that?
Yep.
All right, fantastic. You can go ahead and pick that up, and we'll go ahead and give you a deafened. I wish you luck on your run.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and give him a deafened. Fantastic. All right. Be back in this swap over to the game audio. He's spewing out his ammo for some reason. Interesting.
Yep.
Guess checking how many rounds he has. That is the 11 round mag for the M1911. Not a bad thing to get to start off. All right. Anywho, with me in the commentation booth we have Newest Addition. Famously, what's it called? Good friends with Texas Red, I hear.
Good buddy. Yeah.
They are.
I think I was in his living room while he performed one of those one-handed runs.
What was this expected?
Yes. But yeah, you two are brand new to the First the Worst mod scene as well. And welcome to the
Yeah. No, first time behind the scenes. We've been participating. This is both of our third, but I think we missed last year. Yeah, this is the first time seeing how it works.
Yes, well, welcome to the conversation booth. With us, we have the moderator, Carrion. I'm not sure they're going to be talking that much, but they're more than welcome to interject every once in a while.
Yeah, I might.
But yeah, welcome. And I believe we are about, let's go, just ready. Alright, going through our supply point. Getting spotted by the other Sosic losing his stealth bonus. That's a shame. Sorry, starting off a bit weak. But he did go for the green, let's go corridors. So many people I have seen not go through those, so it's always a fun treat to see one of our runners go through the back rooms, essentially.
Oh, jeez.
Getting our supply point token. Wonder if he's going to just stick with his M1911 or is he going to buy something?
I was talking to my chair, actually.
Going up to the buy menu right now, unlocking his thing, looking through the options, thinking about a second pistol. Going for it. Getting ourselves a 50 cal deagle. Oh boy. It is the non-engraved version of the deagle, the standard silver. I love the deagle. It's a great gun. I did I did start a run with the deagle once, and I realized that the kick that it has was too much for me with how I play. Losing his stealth bonus for the for the take phase entirely. That is a shame, but here we are in it for hold 1. Hold 1 has ourselves 5 statics, normally 2 Sosics spawning in from 4 doors. Actually, no, 3 doors actually. The 2 doors on the back, that's the wrong magazine. The 3 doors at the back, well, the 2 doors back there, and then the 1 door back there. The statics should be coming. Oh no, there's 4 doors. My bad. Look at me getting my trivia wrong. Either way, our statics should be popping up any second now. 3, 2, 1, maybe. Yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. And there we go, easy clear. Alright, let's get our ass out of government sector and move our way towards power for crossover. Ah man, this map is beautiful. We can all agree on that, can't we?
Very pretty, kind of daunting to traverse yourself. I'm still getting used to this map.
I was famously on the playtesting group for this map. God, the
Ooh,
amount
that's
of
cool.
changes that happened during playtesting, and some secrets that I still can't reveal. Bit of a shame. Either way, getting the self clear for the what's called the supply room this time, fantastic. He is an arm swinger user, and he looks like he's doing the swimming technique, aka just carrying his momentum through the swing in order to keep moving. I famously use this a lot whenever it comes to my runs. I use it in what's called combination with jumping to keep the momentum going. Alright, going for the let's go point shotgun roll, getting a Benelli. Fantastic. I love the Benelli M4, such a good shotgun. Sadly, less tube size than you expect. I swear I get caught off by how small the tube size actually is in that shotgun. But I do love the Benelli. It is a, what's it called, pistol grip shotgun, so it should do him well. Okay.
Liking the akimbo action. It's good to see him use both hands, even if I do miss the one-handed run.
Oh man, I forget. Was he? What happened to his other controller?
At least
Exactly.
His other controller just broke because he had a very small play space, so he just kept hitting it on his table while he was playing. And one day it just gave out. Little note about both of those one-handed runs. He's sort of ambidextrous, but his left hand is dominant by like a little bit. He's a little bit better with it. Both of those he had to do right-handed. So he was not only doing one hand, but using his offhand for those, which just makes that insane to me.
Oh Christ!
I could never.
All right, entering into our what's it called? Hold. Two Sosigs getting curious about the gunfire that they heard. Another guard right over there. I think they just went into the alert phase. I think they what's it called? They just lost the stealth bonus. Definitely lost the stealth bonus. Now that is a shame.
I said no.
All right, moving into the hold. Hold 2 crossover. We have to deal with Hardens and Swarm. Still staking vanilla or OG encryption style for the time being. We'll see the boss encryption soon, don't you worry. But yeah, man, do you remember old Hardens? Does anyone remember old Hardens?
Just the black square or the black cube.
Yeah, the black cube that you had to hit over and over again in order to go ahead and break. Kind of a what's it
I
called?
still miss them sometimes.
Yeah, they're what became of what's called cascading. Cascading is very reminiscent of old Hardens. So, all right, getting through our Hardens very quickly. He's using double up buck. Interesting. Not going for the number 4 for the extra pellet.
Oh, I should have gotten double up.
Clear things.
Man,
I just got a text
I was
message.
thinking about that. Like, there's something I'm forgetting, huh?
Yeah, we heard.
Oh, I did not spawn
Oh
like that.
man, I need to go ahead and get in the habit of putting that on sound. Losing our 1-hit bonus, sadly, with a crowd of free Sosigs coming in. Not even killing one of them. All getting back up, so having to double tap.
Uh-oh. Where did it go?
Old Hardens could come back like they should be. They would still be fun. I like old Hardens. They're an interesting, what's it called, encryption type. To be honest, they were boring because they were just statics with extra steps, but they did have an interesting, what's it called, play style. Now, what should come back is old Swarms.
Yeah, those I miss. I do not miss the Agiles. I was so relieved to see that those were gone.
Oh man, what's it called? Some of the runners will have to inquire about missing Agiles. I miss Agiles, honestly. I actually
That was a little
prefer
dicey.
Agiles over Stealths for that extra bit of what's it called?
I could have maybe
spike.
done that
But either
without
way,
being-
we are out
I didn't
of
give any
crossover and into the frying pan with Inclinator coming up. Oh boy. We know the shotgun man now for the Swarms? Yeah.
I need to spawn lock this.
Yeah, old Swarms, if you don't remember what those were, the nodes on the thing would spawn randomly around it. Like, legitimately, it was completely random.
I didn't take the safety
And
off. What is the same
they
as
were
the
smaller than what they were now, and they could be upwards of, like, 5 nodes per.
Yeah,
They were mean.
well,
old swarms were brutal.
I can't be bothered.
Yeah, and they were further out from the center as well. Like, they were jolling out. But yeah, they were changed to make them more consistent. The color was changed to make them more obvious that it was a target.
This is the way I normally go.
Overall, new swarms are much fairer to fight in the early game. Old swarms are less fair to fight. Well, more fair to fight in the late game whenever you have the firepower to deal with it. I believe Texas Red went the wrong way, heading to Hydro, my favorite hold. Ooh, taking his time, it's called, with that little detour, made the patrols get into the room faster, so now he has to deal with them. Shotgun is missing, luckily, so didn't get hit there. Using the deagle to great effect, even if the recoil on that is a bit of an annoyance. Taking the zip line, going for a quick cheeky fire over, let's go with the zip line. I think he actually hit. I'm not sure, I can't tell. Either way, we should probably get out of this room. Doing a quick pocket reload into Finistra, taking out the Sosigs real quick, keeping the stealth bonus in check. Fantastic. For those who don't know, the stealth bonus only gets removed whenever the Sosig has the red exclamation point pop up above them. If they are still in the what's called blue question mark above their head, the stealth bonus is still in check. If they are in any other state but the blue question mark, like you suppress them, then it is still in check. So keep that in mind. They'll be swimming around. Patrols did fire at him, I think. Did he get hit? I didn't catch it. He did. Checking his what's it called, his selection, getting a patrol coming up. I think having to deal with him. Patrol almost ended himself. Oh man, can we all agree that Sosigs are funny?
Okay,
Just the way they handle their weapons. All right, there is the 6-point AR roll, tempting Texas Red, going for it, getting himself
praying.
a honey badger.
Damn it.
That's rough.
Not bad, but no upgrade potential, sadly, because fun fact, Anton does want to go back and fix the honey badger and add some more magazine types, but has not got around to it. So at this moment, it still only has 20 rounds. 300 blackouts.
Yeah.
Textures fixed.
Yeah. But yeah, 300 blackout, small little, we'll just go a little carbine with full auto. If you're quick with your reloads, you'll be fine, but famously took out a little known Jedi Toby one out of the tournament one year. So keep that in mind. It is a bit cursed.
But is it this or this that I want to get rid of?
It's nice to have that integrated suppressor, but yeah, 20 round cap and the not great armor penetration on it is like suboptimal later on.
All right, ditching the what's called the Desert Eagle, figuring that is more punch for what it's worth. I don't blame him. The recoil is too much, and the what's called recovery on it is even worse. Alright, debating on what to get rid of now. I think he's probably going to progress through. That pistol could come in handy as a backup. He's trying to figure out where he's going next. Sadly, I am not hearing what he's saying if he's actually interjecting right now. Ooh, going for a laser. And getting himself, that is the tack. I forget what it's called, actually, entirely.
Yeah, that is not gonna fit.
It will fit. You just need to, you know, fudge it a bit. Fun fact, this is an IR laser, which is now properly simulated in H3. So, that's pretty cool, but sadly we're not going to be taking advantage of IR in this run because there is no night vision rolls to actually take advantage of it, which sucks.
One more thing, actually. Where's the ammo
Alright, looking around the supply point. I think he's about done. Quickly doing some last minute checks. Maybe buying some ammo or changing his ammo to number 4. That might be good, especially in the longer room of Inclinator coming up.
That's already double up.
Judging double up bucks for what it's worth.
Pink one?
Oh, he will be switching. Going over to number 4. Alright. Or number 2.
That's interesting.
Is he going to be running number 2 or number 4? Number 2. Okay, going for that extra punch that number 2 brings, but still with the extra amount of pellets that it also brings. Fantastic.
Over there.
Yeah. Droid, about what's called using stand eggs with what's called free air back out. They have to be specifically designed for that. And sadly, how Anton coded the ammo system back in the day, it's too spaghettified to what's called do that. In order to do that, it would be what's called making a clone of the stand egg mags and making them only accept free air blackout instead. That would probably be the quickest solution to that issue.
Oh, it would help if I grabbed another mag. I'm all scatterbrained and stuff.
Alright, using that free air blackout to what's called his benefits. Forgetting that he's already spawn locked the bag, so he spawn locked another one. He's just noticed it.
Case in point.
And I believe we've done all we can. It's time to make our way to Inclinator. Inclinator. The hole that everyone has hated this seed. I'm still not sorry. I kind of do wish that the seed didn't have Inclinator, so it would be a little bit more of a enjoyable experience instead of suddenly going like, oh hey, these last two holes were fun, to, oh god, it's the worst hole in the entire map.
I like it. It's a good filter.
It is a good filter. It does.
I agree with that. Yeah.
It is the separation from the man to the boys, kind of like how Seed 5, Hold 5 of what's called Red Room is that as well. So I consider this to be the separation mode. It's just this Seed is slightly easier than Seed 5, I would say, even if Classic Hallways is its own entirely different beast in itself. Alright, losing your stealth bonus, don't feel bad. Keeping your stealth bonus here in the Inclinator is very, very hard. Alright, making our way down, getting into the shoot area. Luckily, I believe the block already passed through, so he didn't have to worry about it. Losing his no hit bonus for the take phase, and we are into Inclinator. Will he go splat today, or will he proceed without any issues? Sosig just spawned. There's the other Sosig. We got a shield Sosig and a regular Sosig to deal with our first round, and then we also have the return of Hardens. We have several Hardens, 8 Hardens I believe. In fact, there are the Hardens jumping over, getting into a decent position, using the Honey Badger to take out the Hardens instead of the shotgun. Very interesting stuff. I think he's keeping the the Honey Badger out to deal with the Sosigs, losing the no-hit bonus immediately from a side swipe from the behind. Dealing with a Shield Sosig, the Shield Sosig giving them trouble.
Embarrassing.
Switching over to the shotgun with the laser to go ahead and finish off the Hardens. Debating on using the Health Dog, didn't do it. Moving down, the Shield Sosig still in the way, getting through the hole finally. Progressing downward to our next thing, falling into the chute. Quickly running. Whoop! Hearing this, I think he heard the sound of this concrete and thought his life was over, but no, it was on the other side. Switching over to the pistol to finish up the Hardens. Currently panicking a tiny bit. I can see the panic in his eyes, and he's through the first encryption. Next encryption is return of swarms. We don't have 3 swarms this time. We have 5. Back in the day, it was free though. But that was something that was changed recently. Lefty but right-eyed? Yeah, what eye dom is he?
He is left-eye dominant. He changed it.
Okay, so he is left-eye domed. Okay, so lefty and left-eye dom. I wish I was like that. I'm righty but left-eye dom. It sucks. It doesn't really matter for H3, luckily, because you can, hold the guns in any way that you feel comfortable. Even if in real life, if you held it that way, what you're going to do is miss every one of your shots, and also probably break a few bones with your shoulder. All right, swarms are up. We got 5 to deal with. Taking out the first one now is progressing up the stairs. Finishing his shot. There we go. Second one down. Healing real quick because he did lose a lot of health. Moving up to our third. Third's done with. Moving up to our fourth. Fourth's done with. And then finally our 5th, all the way at the top of the Inclinator. Switching over to the pistol to finish up. Oop, missing the shot, and there we go. Quick little thing. He's holding the bottom of the Inclinator.
Really close.
Huh. I think they're the first person I've ever seen hold at the bottom. Actually, honestly, I think he's just holding where he is at the moment. Not even particularly getting into a good, comfortable location, just praying that his location is good enough and defendable, which, fair enough.
Yeah, he has an interesting playstyle.
Alright. Next up are our only instance of what's it called this is recursive. Thank you. I was going through all the R what's it called names in my mind, and it took me a sec. But yeah, we have our first and only instance of recursive. Only 2 of them to deal with. Hit the blue, get more targets. Hit the red, the targets disappear. That's very simple. Getting into the well right quick. Probably should jump out before our box goes.
The way I'm playing,
and we're through Inclinator. Inclinator does not claim this one. Not today. Maybe another day. And we're moving on to personally my favorite ever hold in this
I had
map.
33 health when I took
Void.
that weenie. And let me tell you,
What do you guys think
I
of
did not
Void?
want to take that weenie.
Void tends to take me out. I almost prefer Turbine.
Really?
I get like caught on the like the up areas where you just start floating. I don't approach them with the right velocity, and then I just get stuck in the air.
The honey badger when I was
That
practicing.
sucks. Ghost loading
Hour
his
Oh.
shotgun if you didn't catch that.
lost.
Very clever. Oh, bit of a blister in front.
Floating the shell.
Takes care.
Ooh.
All right. Now the question is, what
Very
does Texas?
disheartening.
He's got 3 spawn locked mags of the same mag. What is this man doing?
Void
Okay,
is
now, but yeah, the question is, what is Texas Red thinking of? What does he
God, I
want?
cannot stand English.
I have a feeling he might want to go for the
That's the worst part is over.
yeah,
The worst
sausages
part is
probably,
over.
but he probably wants to go for the 8-point AR roll coming up as well. Maybe to get something that can actually upgrade mags and isn't the Honey Badger with its 300 blackouts.
Okay.
The worst part is over. Is that what he just said?
Baldric typed in.
I really should go ahead and set up audio, what's it called, mirroring for my stream. I just haven't had the time to do so. I wonder if I can do so now. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. Hold up. You want the stream modern now?
They're behind me.
Nope, it's broken. Cool. Cool. I swear I've never gone what's it called
just a deck
OBS to
edge.
monitor output correctly in my life.
I was mistaken.
So that's what Texas Red said.
I
Okay.
struggle with OBS every time I try to interact with it.
Yeah. But yeah, that is something I'm going to have to fix after this stream to make sure that I can go ahead and actually have proper monitoring and stuff, you know. Yeah, sitting here in the dark about what Texas Red is currently saying and talking over him. Bit rude, to be honest. Alright. They are going for the AR roll.
Testing me. Oh, ooh,
He's pressed the button. What does we get?
Ooh, what's gonna happen? I get the good
Yeah.
gun. Who could have guessed?
I don't know what this gun is. All I know is it's one of the slower fire rates for a weapon in the game.
Big max though.
Big Max, yeah. Yeah.
Get out of my face, you terrible.
LA2
terrible
Tombstone. Yes, he's got the LA2 stones, and I have no idea what the fuck his gun is. Quick question: what is this gun? Anyone remember what the hell this fucking gun is? 'Cause
Oh,
it's
I think it's an HK of some sort. One of the HKs.
I do.
LA2 or IA2.
Oh.
Yeah, disgusting weapon. Very slow fire rate. Same fire rate as the what's called Scar H.
No,
But
close.
hey, 60 round mag, so 5.56
Situation.
can't go wrong. All right, what's the plan? What's the plan today? Are we switching back over to double aught? We're switching back over to double aught. Okay. Interesting.
Saying it's Brazil's military gun.
Brazil's military gun. So he brought an AR but got a BR. Rip. Either way, I don't particularly like this fucking thing. I think it's a bit disgusting, in my opinion. But hey,
Okay.
a gun's a gun. It's in 5.56. Can't go wrong,
Now the
truth be
question
told.
is, do I
So,
burn time to get a
progressing
sliver
through
of health back?
rods here. Very interesting
400
hold this
really did
place is.
make a difference in
I-
that last hold.
Also, very mean final hold, like legitimately. There's a 1C that has that as the final hold, and ooh, buddy, let me tell you, that's a rough final hold. All right, whoop, missing the shots.
ate that
What's it called?
first one.
Luckily, what's it called? Suppressing the Sosic there, so it didn't go into alerts. Clearing out Void. There's a Sosic in front, shooting them. They're down. I don't see any bullets flying yet. Oop, oop, there we go. Pressing over.
What's that?
Oh, he lost the stealth. If he went for the let's call the node, he would have kept the stealth bonus. That's a shame. Oh man. Oh well. Either way, here we are, Void. My personal favorite hold. I love this place.
Oh, he was
mainly because I run like hell, and I just float and use the floating to dodge the bullets instead of using cover.
Alright.
Technically speaking, there is a god spot up behind Texas Red. I think they're getting resaturated and stretching for this for this hold. Don't blame them. We're in.
God, many times here.
Alright, Void. We got ourselves Stealth. Our first instance of boss encryptions, the Polymorphic. Probably one of the most least favorite boss encryptions in the pool as well. And then finally, the new Regenerative. Who remembers Spire Regenerative? Who remembers...
I missed that one so much. I loved that one.
Yeah, Spire Regen is fun.
Oh my goodness.
Man, may it rest in peace. It was very easy to deal with. New Regen is definitely a much harder thing to deal with.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Oh, it's above you. Whenever you don't see it, it's above you. Oh, I saw it to the right of him. You know what? The void particles may be actually messing with his head because I didn't actually clock this, but yeah, those do look like the shimmering if you just aren't paying attention. Found it finally, but yeah. Whew. Next up is our polymorphic first boss encryption to deal with. Truth be told, I don't particularly like how polymorphic is set up because we have the what's called 3x3s coming in, 3 SOSIX free doors, all equipped with stealth, what's called suppressed MP5s, which they shouldn't own because this is Operator Ori. Operator Ori is post Cold War weapons, and technically speaking, the MP5 is a Cold War weapon, so therefore they're cheating.
Kind of a nice spawn.
Alright, I think it is up. Yep, all the way in the back there, so we gotta make our way over there, dealing with the SOSIX as they come in. Using the void to great effect by jumping over. Probably want to switch that over to semi. Ooh, it's all the way in the back here. Perfect. We can go ahead and just hide, hopefully. Yep, coming, what's called polymorphic, delivering themselves directly to Texas Red. Also, literally directly, it's called, what? Polymorphic, my guy.
That was very lucky.
That was incredibly lucky.
Yeah, no, that was a phenomenal spawn for that encryption.
Yeah, insanely lucky. Alright, moving on. We got our first introduction of Breacher Boys, the heavily armored SOSIX. You got Baldric to thank for the rework to their mask. You can actually shoot through the glass now, unlike what it was back a few years ago. So, they're at least less hard to get through now, but as a result, they're kind of easy, truth be told. Made them easier. But anyways, we got it's called new regenerative next.
The big cube.
The big cube. The big cube of if you miss me like once, you have to now just deal with all the progress that you just it's called had just lost. Man, I love the big cube. I hate the big cube. Big cube. I remember famously whenever what's called we were in the what's called the growing pains of the swap over from new to old. Back whenever we were doing runs in what's called classic hallways. Nice clear.
I didn't take any
Where
damage
the damn thing would just spawn in the
dude.
ground and there goes your
Alright.
run.
From the depths
shame.
of hell, I
Gladly,
claw
it's
my
been fixed.
victory.
Alright, we're through. Turbines left, or as what's it called? Dragon has called it Terrabine, apparently. Terrabine has claimed several souls, me included, with losing your weapon. I'm still better. I am still better.
Lucky.
But yeah. So far this run has been fairly good. I'm going to say a 118 maybe. I am not familiar
like
with
more than that.
Yeah, I'm not very familiar with the new scoring to actually accurately predict scores nowadays, so
Honestly, it might be less. I just got out of the run that got 118, and they certainly got hit a lot less.
interesting. But you're away. maybe the speed can make up for the lost points from no hits.
Am I just not lucky?
Alright, in the government sector, definitely took a wrong turn.
Really love to find
We're trying to get the power, which I believe.
barrel.
Well, actually, we're
Snacks
trying to
in
get
it
to
right
not lobby. I forget what what's it called. Penthouse, I believe, is our next supply point. Oop, patrol. Hello.
Excuse you.
Take care of.
Jeez.
Easy peasy. Run patrol down with what's called the halt. Take care of that. There's hub.
Someone in chat said, I don't get why no one's taking teammate to hub from Void. In the
I
run,
didn't
I
walk
was
by it, did I?
not
Oh, there's
my
two
run,
of them
the
here.
run I was doing,
Look at that.
They did.
Yeah, taking the train from hub to
handy.
void
Alright.
will just spawn you in front of us so you can lose your stealth bonus instantly. I've seen that happen, so it's not that. Oh, it's Pastetto. Okay. My bad. Pastetto! Quickly rushing, stealthing this. Taking care of this. So I think that's a patrol, hopefully. But I don't think they've lost their stealth bonus unless that was that last guard. It may have been. They might have lost their stealth bonus for the supply point. That is a
Kinda like
shame.
this gun.
And now the question is, what does Texas Red want? We're at the end of the run. We got a decent AR with decent mags. Going for the suppressor for extra muzzle velocity. And also, that is a humongous fucking thing.
Sure, let's make this gun super unruly
Could transfer that laser.
for fun.
Oh yeah, he should probably transfer his laser over. But yeah, that's a fucking
Oh, you know what?
massive fucking laser. Well, okay, he did
I'm like,
remember
man,
the
I wish I
laser.
had a
He's
laser
swapping it
sight.
over. Smart.
Surprised you haven't set it to Amber.
Amber.
Laser.
I'm a blue enjoyer, truth be told, so I cast for the 6-inch barrel. Alright, upgrading his max to 100s. Fantastic. That should definitely carry him for the rest of the run. The 60s would have been fine as well.
I feel
Now,
pretty
Ultra
good.
fast. Is he
Did I not
listening?
pick
No,
up that health
he's
thing?
deafened.
I thought I was at.
yeah, he's completely different. Was he commenting on stuff that
I
we're
thought I gave you
saying?
max health.
Does he
Somebody lied to me.
omnibusly know what we're talking about? We gotta ban fucking psychics, my guys. Can't have these fucking assholes around here, man.
Okay, let's not get all, you know.
He swapped the
crazy.
lasers after you mentioned it. Ain't fair. Grabbing some more health. I remember when these run dogs were 3 times the size and didn't despawn. Those were the days of the what's it called?
I don't need to go this way.
I've never actually noticed the dog barrels.
Yes, the dog barrels. They will give you the health equivalent of a what's called green health node. So.
All combined or for every single one?
For every single one.
For every single
Because you
one.
can fill up your health right at that stop. Yeah, no, those are super helpful.
Now,
Yeah, they used to not despawn back in testing, but Anton deemed it too cheesy. So
Yeah,
Big
so you just
salute.
crack it open and carry the rest of them with you.
that was-
yeah, big salute from that.
Am I getting lost? I am getting lost.
Getting turned around, we have to hit the turbine. So he has
3
sling
runs
locked
took
his
me
weapon.
45
Something
minutes,
I
so
wish I
no one
did.
Processing time.
Oh yeah, we're going for the vents. I think they're going the right way. Getting shot from across.
I thought I saw an outline.
I believe I have the gamma correction on, right?
Dummy, I'm right here.
Oop, no, actually I don't. I forgot to put it on. 1 sec. Look at me forgetting to actually change stuff. Here, wait, we're in turbine. I think he lost his stealth encryption because I don't think that was a patrol that shot at him. King, don't come on. No slingshot, no sling lock can. You damn right. We lose our guns like champs in the in the heat of battle. All right.
You gotta sacrifice a piece of hardware to the turbine.
Yeah,
I wish I had
then
a
you get the
shield.
top
No,
score.
I wish I had a
If you sacrifice 2 pieces of hardware like I did, then it's over. All right. And we are in turbine. This is a fun hold. I personally don't like the zip lines here. I feel like they're too high to actually be useful because I can never grab them. You have to reach up pretty high in order to grab them. Either way, cascading should be popping up soon. Cascading being essentially what Harden used to be.
Oh, sorry.
A big, what's called ball of hate that you shoot over and over again to break apart. Then you break into little nodes in order to go ahead and shoot them again. Nice little like asteroid deal nowadays. And that
Ooh,
is a
did
clear.
not
I
get
think
hit.
he barely
And I
got.
should have gotten hit, but I didn't.
What the fuck? Oh, he got grenaded.
Ooh, that almost ended
Oh,
my shit.
ouch.
That would have been
Alright,
such funny
Oh
timing.
no!
Oh, fuck.
I know you said you don't like psychics.
Nope, you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me.
I can see the future.
I didn't even see him throw the nade. That is so.
But yeah, I can see the future as well. He got
One
grenaded,
bullet
but he's
put me
still
down
alive,
right
but
now.
barely.
Not for long.
Oh,
got me.
no!
Man, that grenade fucked me.
Red! No!
Fuck.
That is devastating.
Yeah.
Grenade into getting shot. Eating Texas Red alive.
Sweaty.
Damn!
Oh.
Shaking his head.
The berry gum. And gets another new grenade. Takes the life of a runner. Let's go ahead and give the stream a mute. And let's go ahead and undefinite mute our poor lad.
Hello.
Red!
Hello.
Red,
Ugh.
no!
I'm so sweaty right now.
So sad.
The grenade got you!
I know. It almost ended it outright, and it's honestly fitting because of how much hubris I had.
You were
Yeah.
doing so well.
I was doing really good.
That was one of your best runs until that.
That
Dang.
sucks. That stinks, dude.
Yeah, no, my favorite thing was whenever the, what's it called, the polymorphic delivered itself to you. Just,
Yeah, that was awesome. I was like, great. I don't have to move a muscle. I don't even have to get hit. This is fantastic.
yeah, that was lovely. But yeah.
Inclination was dicey. I thought that was over then.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys saw exactly how much
Oh,
health
yeah,
I had when
yeah.
I took that
He hit
weenie.
quite a bit.
No, because, what's it called, due to how, change that Anton did to, what's it called, to HG Spectator, we don't see how much health. I did
I
see
had
that you're...
33 health.
Oh
I
my
had
god.
33 health, and I was watching it go down, and I was like, I have to grab that right now. And I was
Just that
so
one riot
lucky.
shield, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the riot shield. I tried to, muscle them down, but they have a backbone despite not having any bones.
But yeah, a 545, 550, that puts you 50th.
545? 50th.
Yeah,
Man.
right. Oh, it's all definitely in the lower danger zone.
Yeah, for sure.
We
When I did this one-handed, I ranked 13th. I'm like, if it wasn't for that nade, I promise you it would have gone differently.
yeah, that is a crying shame indeed.
Crying. Oh no, copyright.
But yeah, Turbine claims another victim, and this
Yeah.
time it was because of a berry.
At the
Those
stream where you lost, taken
Frickin'
down.
Grenade. God dang grenade.
But yeah,
Ugh.
either way, god dang, I am sorry. But
Well,
yeah,
Texas Red, looks like your iron wasn't big enough.
It looks like I'm what?
Your
Like
iron
your
wasn't.
big
Oh, sorry.
enough.
Yeah, my iron wasn't big enough.
Yeah, how do you like that
That's good.
AR? I personally hate that thing that you got. I don't like the yeah.
I don't. So it has a little bit of a lower fire rate, which I prefer because I don't burn through bullets hitting walls.
Mm.
It kind of reminds me of a bit of the Scar H a little more.
They have the same fire
And that,
rates.
yeah. So it's better for me, and you don't waste bullets. You don't have to reload as much, especially with 100.
Hmm.
I don't know. I like that it's low profile. It's kind of cool,
Yeah,
and it has everything you need. It has side rails and top rails. Like I have an amorphous shape of a good AR in my head, and it's a lot of guns in this game.
yeah. Baldrick is what's called attributing your failure to selling the Deagle instead of the 1911.
No, I mean, to be completely honest, I didn't use the M1911 a single time after that, so it didn't. I probably could have sold. I don't know. I was considering getting another AR at that time. I was buying a second one.
Yeah,
But
because
I
you
was
got
like-
the Honey Badger, which is still
Like the worst one.
It's the worst one because Anton has added in the extra magazines for it yet. That is something
Yeah.
that is supposed to be done whenever he gets back to the AR refresh.
There
So-
was a voice in the back of my head that was like, "Man, you could just get another Honey Badger, so don't do it." So I
but
didn't
you
do
could
it.
have dual wielded, man.
and then I would have not had a hand to grab the Sosig when I was at 33 health.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. Dual wielding 20
would've been
round
pretty sick.
round honey badgers. That would have been
And then I
great.
drop it and wait for the cinder block to
Reload in
take
5
it.
seconds.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, in any
Man, that
case,
nade.
yeah, that nade I think took you from full to almost dead.
I didn't take any damage, and then it took me from full to 300. 300.
Dang, those are damaging nowadays. God.
It must have been right at my feet. I didn't even realize it was there. I didn't see anybody throw it because I was killed everyone too quickly.
Yeah.
But I bet I was
Oh.
standing on top of a guy that was about to throw it or something.
Hey, Texas Red, you wanna shout out your Twitch?
Oh yeah, it's twitch.tv/0TexasRed. I do VR when these tournaments are around, but I might find an excuse to stream more since my shifts are changing and I'm up later now.
Ooh. Well, how about that? But in any case, is that allowed? Yes, actually, we are allowing our streamers to shout themselves out nowadays. So, let's go make sure to go check out our runner, Texas Red. They are fantastic. They are, let's go, very humorous. We'll still, thankfully, be seeing you since you are a commentator. On
Yes,
Source
I'll
Scene.
still be around,
Yeah, so
and I'll try to bring my good humors to all the runs.
yeah, so don't. So this isn't the end of Texas Red, but I'm gonna be blunt. Yeah, this is probably the end.
Yeah, it's probably gonna kick. I'm probably out of here.
Yeah, you're probably out of here.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. You know. All
Yeah.
that stuff.
It's okay, you got more than twice my score.
But yeah, that is a crying shame indeed. Anywho, any questions from chat that they want to direct them, direct to the runner Texas Red before we get the hell out of here?
Could be Hoyt.
Yeah, could be Hoyt. Oh, R.I.P. Hoyt. Man,
Oh, wait, I have a question.
what's your question, Soldier?
What happened to Dragon?
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Dragon
Was it-
score. So Dragon was supposed to do a head-to-head to start off the streaming, but sadly his internet was bad. So what ended up happening is he rescheduled and did his run later, then instantly ate shit against Nyrus.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah,
Those lazy-
that's so tragic.
he got the no stealth bonus though. He got that.
I was wondering. I was like scrolling the score sheets, and I'm like, I've seen him around. Like, there's no way he just like. I was so surprised. That's all.
Perfect thousand.
Not to dig on him. That was just surprising.
Dragon won in our hearts.
Yeah, he tried to
yeah.
be funny to a guard hold one. It didn't work out well. Oh, oof.
Held back for the rest of us to get a chance. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, not me, but everyone else.
Yeah, I am not seeing any questions in the chat, so I'm going to assume that no questions are being asked. In any case, I believe
Next time we'll
that's-
do it one-handed.
Yeah, you see, you accidentally restricted yourself by using both hands. It turns out your true power is just using your right hand.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
true, this is
A
true.
flourishing in adversity. All right, cool.
But in any case, let's get the heck out of here. Thank you all so much for
Oh,
joining
wait,
us.
One
Oh,
last question. Baldric says, "What do you think about the grenade buff?"
oh yeah, what do you think of the grenade buff?
There's a buff?
Yeah, what's it called? They were switched over to the new explosion system, so now they don't blow up while you're in cover, so you don't get hit while you're in cover. But now they do a lot. Of
Oh, the ones
damage.
that don't go like around the corner?
Yeah, they don't go around
Is
the
that-
corner anymore.
Oh, didn't help me for shit.
So.
And Turbine.
Yeah, but now they do a lot of damage. They went from 600 max damage to 800 max damage.
Jesus.
Clearly not. I didn't get hit,
Well-
and it took me down like $4,000.
Yeah,
More than that.
6,000 to 8,000.
yeah. Sorry, I said 100. Well, technically,
Oh,
well, technically
okay.
speaking,
I
100
was
is
like,
the
whoa.
correct fucking denominator, so it does work out. But yeah, it's in thousands. Sorry. So 6,000 to 8,000 for max damage now, so it can nearly one shot a what's called meaty health player. So oof.
Yeah, it was a shame. But hey,
Yeah,
there's always
Guardian
next
is-
year.
Guardian is shouting from the windowsill of the most important question of all: why hot dogs?
Because it tastes good, and they're good at
gotta
baseball
have-
games.
You gotta have 3 H's.
Fantastic. Well, in any case, that's going to do it for us. I believe that's everything. Our next run that will be streamed here on First to Worst is going to be a bit. We got a lot of free for all runs that are going to be privately ran, but the next run that is definitely going to be streamed will be the newest edition himself.
And I'll be commentating for that game too.
Yeah,
We're commentating each other's games.
I know, right?
Kind of. I realized
I'm gonna
at the
watch back
beginning
and
of this
see.
stream
Oh
that-
yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I realized I was watching the wrong stream, so I couldn't figure out what everyone else was seeing, and so I didn't want to say something that was happening in the future. I was like, "Oh, I can tell funny anecdotes about Texas Red, and that's it."
You're watching Shroud and you're like, man, this game looks really different right now.
Yeah, I probably
Yeah.
need to go ahead and actually start streaming a what's called a capture of the OBS window for runners. That's probably what I need to start doing. My bad. Like I said, I'm getting back into the swing of things. We haven't ran First Source in several years, 3 years in fact, since the last First Source. So my apologies. I am rusty. We're getting back into the swing of things.
Oh, I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
I'm gonna have my celebration Coca-Cola.
All right, let's get the heck out of here. We will see you all back here again for the next run with Newest Edition, which is going to be tomorrow at what's called where is the UTC time? 21:30 UTC.
30?
Yeah, 17:30
UTC.
Yeah, UTC -4. What's it called? Sorry.
Whichever
UTC
one
time.
of us gets a lower score, the other will be publicly executed.
That's true. Yeah.
That's true. That's a real thing.
They are allowed to say that because they're friends. Yeah, gentlemen agreements.
It's in the rules. It's allowed. They agree to it.
Gentlemen, yeah. We'll take 10 paces, and then someone will shoot us from 100 meters away, and it won't even be a duel.
Jamba Pez
Alrighty.
the hour
Cool.
streams. Yeah, that's a name we know. Yeah, maybe Jamba Pez will get streamed. Who knows? But either way, let's get the heck out of here. We spent enough time. Thank you all so much for joining us for this.
Yeah,
episode
thank
of
you.
Fantastic Night today. Wherever the fuck. Thank you, Texas Red, for your run. Thank you,
Yeah.
Newest Edition, and what's it called, Carrion, for your commentation. We will
Yeah.
see you all back here again, maybe later for what's it called, Jamba Pez's run, or if not, definitely for sure for the Newest Edition's run.
Yes,
so,
indeed.
I might.
All right, take care, all. Later.
Alrighty.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Later.